in State Farm Stadium. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Arizona Cardinals. The mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. On the return, Andy Isabella. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First down team at their own 23-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins taking it in. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And we knew that this offense was going to try and put pressure on the secondary. That was something they talked about with us. They knew that they had an advantage, pressed it, and there you go. Big play for a touchdown on their very first possession.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Cousins able to find Jefferson here, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Justin Jefferson. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
A gain of 6. First down, Vikings.
Play fake. Cousins. And all the way inside. inside the 15 before they drop it. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. On first down, Drake. And some room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, when you're able to break a run against a cover 2 or a 2-deep zone, safeties are back a little ways. What you're counting on is the guys taking care of business up front and then maybe climbing to the second level. That offensive lineman or tight end getting up to the second level and able to block the safety in order to create a big run.
And making those linemen work with a couple of blocks. They look good doing it there.
2 yards on the
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, it's Drake. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On first and goal, Drake. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with second and goal. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Cardinals 14. Vikings 7. St. Gonzalez to kick.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
Buda Baker on the tackle. A gain of 11 on the play.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
It's
a really nice gain of 25 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They run again on 1st down, Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So Cousins heads to the Vikings sideline, and on is Dan Bailey to try the field goal. This a 43-yard attempt. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you see those offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
2nd and 7.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll run with Drake. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They'll run. It's Drake. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more. This time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals
that's a big loss right there.
So simple math here in the first half.
Big L, homie.
Drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense.
You balling.
They've got to figure out some way.
Oh, you see, because Kendra's down?
Do they blitz a
Dang.
little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
A groin or something.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Lets it fly for Thielen.
I was about to say, I'm surprised I ain't even intercept that. That's crazy.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
And you just know when that play came in, their eyes lit up because
that was crazy.
To take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession,
yeah, I'm just trying to play not too aggressive, play a little passive, not make no mistakes. Dang, he leveled him. That could have been a fumble.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with still more than a minute to go in the half.
Oh, next gen, they fumble crazy, though.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out.
Oh, my God. I did not.
Together as one unit downfield.
Injury timeout, cool. I didn't even,
Trying to get a timeout, an injured player.
I was pump faking. I didn't even throw it for real.
Take a break. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's caught inside the 25.
Holding. Oh, okay.
Down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. To throw is Murray.
Oh, that was a touchdown. Dang, they going down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone.
That's crazy.
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Not really.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
Not really.
First half of action.
He had got to superstar, and I was like, okay. I had got a breakout game during the season.
On 3rd and short. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Kick it field goal. Play it safe.
Now the former Sun Devil, Zane Gonzalez, for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
He play it safe.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. Still a little bit
get the ball back at half.
The second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board. Taking it about the 1.
get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Cousins to throw it. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
First down.
Cousins now. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Vikings.
Now a run with Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Cousins now from the 50. And complete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 40.
It's a gain of 10. First
to throw, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, boy.
Too tough to hold on to that.
That was crazy.
Second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And
Buddha.
he really manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, no matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Now they're staring at a 4th down. As
I mean, it's playoffs, man. I don't really care what you do. Like, it's playoffs. I'm sure commission. I know he watching, but I'm sure. I mean, it's playoffs. Like, I mean, unless you want a field goal.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Cousins. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
How I'm a spammer? What are you talking about? I'm spamming. What am I spamming? I'm not even picking the same play. No, I'm talking about that's what the. Yeah, that's what he said. I'm saying. I know. I'm saying how am I spamming? What am I spamming? He said I'm using lag switches. What is a lag switch? Yo, he is tripping. Yo, that's why I don't even like posting my stream. He be tripping. What is a Zen joints? I don't even know what that is. I got a regular joystick. I'm streaming. Like I've been streaming all my games.
On 1st down, Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona.
I play fair and square. I don't be doing nothing crazy. I blame him. I was trying to get a different team. He made me stick with the Cardinals. Oh, what's up, Brody?
Now on 1st down, Drake again.
Rasta, my Rasta watching. What up, Brody? Hope all is well.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him.
This playoffs too, Brody.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Counter play, Drake. And he'll take it down to the 30.
Damn, Drake got hurt. Now I guess I'm gonna have to bring out Evans now. He got something wrong with his wrist too. That's crazy.
Murray gonna try to throw on 3rd.
Oh, he still caught that. Wow, that's crazy. Yes, sir. You already know, baby.
Able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona 1st down.
Oh, that was a lineman on him. No wonder. If that was anybody else, that would have been picked.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
Ooh.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a
strained tricep. Okay, I hope he can just play next game.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Hope he can play next game.
They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona.
He wasn't even in there.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long.
Oh, my God.
In that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message.
He said a Zen joint. What the heck is a Zen joint? He got me tripping off of that. Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
So you could really lag switch, like control someone else's movements or whatever. Yeah, that's some new stuff. If he know about it, that means he doing it.
Their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Dang.
Throwing on second down. Cousins.
I messed up.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Vikings on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Dang.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, create some space,
tackle.
and it turned out to be a nice
Sam
play for
Simmons.
offense.
And very little running room there.
Isaiah, yeah, he quick.
Up to the 49.
They know that old expression.
That's one thing I like about the Cardinals. They defense, they offense is all right. They just need some corners. If they have some nice corners, they'd be all right.
Hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one 28 yards on the ground. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? He was absolutely...
I think Rams out of it.
That was something to see.
And little room to maneuver there.
Oh, yeah?
Down to about the 39.
Oh shoot! I had just beat the Rams they win the division too. He in my division.
Offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy.
Yeah, he's tough. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
I'm trying to get nobody else hurt.
Down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds.
Bang.
And he'll be taken
Shut
down
that block.
at the 34. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And he's gonna miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
You gotta hit the left analog button twice.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
It's third down.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Put mine on 2 o'clock. I'm about to just now.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
It definitely ain't chewing.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Good game, bro.
And they will take a knee here.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me,
okay, I definitely got you.
Just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
You too, bro.
They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room?